Now to the plate, here is Ozzie Albies, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away.
7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Stepping in for the Braves, Eddie Rosario. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. In is Jorge Soler, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 1 for 3. Hit back up the middle. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he struck him out. First pitch of the AB on its way. Manny Machado is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it in one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table. and chasing your hands.
Will Myers is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And that's in there. Base hit. The relay, and he's safe.
Batting fifth, the
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And there are runners at the corners now. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down. Second inning set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Grisham at the track. The wall.
Gone. Big dog's gotta eat.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 the count now. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop. He goes to first. Hey now. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the AB on its way. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Victor Caratini. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Pitch on the way. Trent Grisham is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Second baseman.
Next to stand in is Adam Frazier. His prior history versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fastball just inside. And just a masterful job of pitching. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Max Fried, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that will bring up Ozzie Albies. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground with the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now the first pitch. Eddie Rosario swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
1-1 to count. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker, 3-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Now into the box, Joe Musgrove, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count even now at 1-1. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Fernando Tatis Jr. becomes out number 2 this inning.
Machado.
Manny Machado will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Oh, not what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
In the air to straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And now things are starting to get a little more interesting down there. As you can see, he's taking some exception to the location of that last pitch. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Myers is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate now is Adam Duvall. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that. They chalk that up to one you get away with. Once, maybe. Changeup, belt high and above, usually does not come back. He uses aggressiveness against them right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up is the shortstop, Jake Cronenworth.
The shortstop, Jake Cronenworth.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Number 5.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Cronenworth on at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't. Connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Jesse Chavez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 once more. And swung on and missed. He got him. And stepping in, Trent Grisham. Basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. Here's the 1-0. And this is foul tip at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Second baseman, Adam.
Popped up, Riley. In foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove, struck out in his first at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Here's the 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him, and I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out, and he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear to both teams that he's not going to tolerate any back and forth of hitting batters, and nor should he. It becomes a player safety issue at that point, and that always has to be the top priority for any umpiring crew.
Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Riley aboard here at first with nobody out. Tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it. 2-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. On to first, and they get the double play. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And so take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Grisham charging forward. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Up next for Atlanta.
Into the box, Jesse Chavez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Jock Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the... Chris Martin, a tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Fernando Tatis Jr. Now a check swing, but did he go around? He did, says Mike Fillmore, and it's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First pitch on the way. Manny Machado comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jake Cronenworth is on deck. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4. 1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Set and the pitch. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Here comes the 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers singled in his last at bat. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. First pitch coming, here it is. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Albies has got it, and the side is retired. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the New York Mets. Ready now is Jonathan Villar. He'll get started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, Jonathan.
Now the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Brandon Nimmo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
is on the ground to second base. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Fly ball right down the line in left. And McNeil will put it away to retire the sub. Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Walker steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate is Brandon Nimmo. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Walker uses a split finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Struck him out. Stepping in next, Javier Baez.
Batting third, the second baseman, Javier Baez.
First delivery to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1 and 1. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Pete Alonso. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And now, Javier Baez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Over the first, and that retires the side. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman,
Walker peers in. Here it is. Scooped up. And there's 1 away. Next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. And now in the box, James McCann will start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First pitch on the way. Taijuan Walker stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Got him to go down swinging there. Taijuan Walker is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Jonathan Villar is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch. McNeil, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Next up from New York, James McCann. And the pitch. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he fouls this one off. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fouled away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. New New inning set to get underway, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Grounded up the first baseline. And a step on first himself for the out. Now one down with the bases empty. Opening up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Hit out towards second. Baez has it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. So 2 out, nobody on. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive.
Swing and a miss. That retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Good curveball, strike 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Next up, Brandon Nimmo struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bounce it to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And there are 2 away now. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Now to bat, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 1-1. To first. He's right there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to hit is Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Jeff McNeil stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Baez fields it cleanly, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Lays off 1-0. Fouled off.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a swinging bunt. Walker peers in. 1-2 on its way.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. First offering. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Michael Conforto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, James McCann. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch of the AB now. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. So 1-1 home.
Inside 0-1.
Struck him out, and it becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Taijuan Walker. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And Villar will look this one in to retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Jeff McNeil.
The left fielder, number 6.
Walker gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. the plate now, James McCann. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
The hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Noah.
Dominic Smith will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Right side. The second for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one at 1-0.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Fouled away. The set and the 2-1. You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first two batters.
He set the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Carlos Carrasco is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59.
Now at the plate here is Brandon Nimmo. No hits to this point.
Leading off to the net, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. 2-2. Left side, but well foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive base hit. In now, Michael Conforto lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Last half of the 7th here, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
There's nothing better as a pitcher than throwing what should have been ball 4, but you're able to get a guy to chase after it anyway.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. And that brings up Javi Baez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Walker comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. A ball and a strike. Nimmo in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down. So here's Pete Alonso. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Reined in. One there, and there's out number 2. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Comes set. The 0-1. And there's ball 1. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Raging back is Nimmo. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the second baseman, Javier Baez. Now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 1-0.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here now the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's set. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, James McCann, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, comes in with 6 hits in 33 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Dominic Smith come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2.